latest intermediate school news.
Hello, intermediate school, and I want to welcome you to channel WRS on October 29th, 2021. I'm Damien, and this station prides itself with bringing you the latest intermediate school news. We hope you enjoy this spooky fun day. Make sure you are safe this weekend. This week we are highlighting our PE department. There are 3 PE teachers. This week we are highlighting our PE department. There are 3 PE teachers: Mr. Hall, Miss Bowie, and Mr. Wilkinson. Miss Sirianni is the lifeguard. And here is a great place to remind you that starting on Monday, Miss Bowie's class is in the pool for the month of November. We want to wish them a fantastic year, too. We hope it goes swimmingly well. We can't let a week go by without another fun fish fact. This week, WRS picked the sailfish because, well, let's hear from some PE students. Why?
Sailfish can be found in both temperate and tropical waters throughout the world's oceans. It is particularly abundant near the equator regions of the Atlantic, Pacific, and Indian Oceans.
The average lifespan of a sailfish is 5 to 7 years. The maximum lifespan of the sailfish is estimated at around 15 years. Easily recognized, the sailfish are named for the spectacular sail-like dorsal fin that extends for nearly the entire length of their silver blue body. The sailfish's upper jaw is far longer than its lower jaw, forming a distinctive bill that looks like and sometimes acts like a spear.
The sailfish has a cruising speed of 70 miles an hour. They can fold down their first dorsal fin to reduce drag. Sailfish are also known for their incredible jumps.
Spending most of their time in the upper 33 feet of water, snailfish occasionally dive down to the depths to 1,150 feet to find food.
White sailfish are cold-blooded animals. They have special organs next to their eyes to heat their eyes and also their brain.
The heating of the eyes greatly improves the vision, and this improves their ability to catch prey.
Sailfish grows quickly, reaching 3 feet 11 inches to 4 feet 11 inches in length in a single year.
Because of its speed and its strength, the sailfish is considered a big prize for fishermen. Some fishing contests offer up to $75,000 for the man or woman who reels in the biggest catch.
Florida is a popular place to try to catch one. In fact, sailfish are the official saltwater fish of the Sunshine State.
We have a special guest interview about the sailfish. Miss Reinhardt from one of our third grade teachers caught one.
We are interviewing Miss Reinhardt. She caught sailfish. Where did you catch the sailfish?
So I traveled to Cancun, Mexico, Quintana Roo, and I caught a sailfish in Cancun, Mexico.
Were you in the ocean? What ocean?
Yes, I was in the ocean.
Were you in a boat?
Yes, I was in a big fishing boat.
Was it hard to catch?
The fish was very difficult to catch. Yes.
How long did it take you to reel in fish?
Between 45 and 50 minutes, I was reeling in that fish and I was exhausted in the heat. It was very hot and it was very strenuous on my arms and hands.
Was the fish hard to reel in?
The fish was very hard to reel in. It was very heavy. It weighed 86 pounds and it's 91 inches long. So the fish kept running on me. I would get it close to the boat and then it would run and I would have to reel it back in. So it took a good time and a lot of strength.
Did anybody help you?
Well, I had some people on the boat, but being as competitive as I am, I did not want any help. The only thing they did help me do was they saturated a towel in the ocean water to get it cool, to cool me off, because I was really, really, really hot. So they put the towel around my neck to help kind of cool me down.
With such a powerful fish, did you have to sit down?
You know, that's a great question. As stubborn as I am, I didn't want to because I wanted to stand up so I could look over the boat to see where the fish was. But since he kept running on me, he was nowhere to be seen. But he was jumping as he was trying to get off the hook, which was a very beautiful sight. So I did have to sit down, and what they have on a fishing boat is a certain tool that once you sit down, and if a fish keeps running on you, keeps taking away and escaping on your line, it's so powerful that it could pull you in the water. So the crew on the boat had to strap me in. It's like a belt that's attached to the seat, and they strap you right in so the fish doesn't pull you overboard with it. Great question.
Was there a captain and a mate there?
There was. Actually, there was a captain and two mates. It was Captain Orlando and mate Charlie and Charlie. And they were great help for me, just kind of coaching me on when to pull and when to really reel it in. But my hands were so tired and I kept hitting my knuckle on the little screw, so I was bleeding. Yes, the captain and mates, they were so excited. They were all high-fiving at the top of the boat because they were so excited. So yeah, it was a blast. It was an exhilarating experience. So thank you.
Where did the fish go after you caught it?
So once I finally got the fish on the boat, what happens is that the captain and mate ask you, because it's a trophy fish, they asked me if I wanted to keep it. And of course I did. However, they can't ship a fish to Hornell, New York because it would be really stinky. So what they did was they sent it to Pompano Beach, Florida to Gray's Taxidermy. And it took about 3 months for them to be able to mount the fish. And what they do is they take the head, the sail, and the tail, and they take measurements on it with pictures of you, and they send it off to the taxidermy in Pompano Beach, Florida. And then it comes back, 3 or 4 months later, and it's quite expensive. I didn't realize how expensive it was going to be until after the whole thing was mounted, but yeah, so it goes to a taxidermist, to a specialist, and they take a lot of measurements of your fish, and they go to work, they paint it, and they mount it, and it's beautiful.
Thank you, Ms. Reinhardt, for sharing your story with us.
And you're very welcome. And thank you all for being so interested.
Watch this video about the sailfish.
Sailfish also have the ability to change colour, which they also utilise when hunting. They can change almost instantly from brown to blue with bright stripes on its sides.
That fish is pretty neat. It is pretty cool how fast it is. I hope everyone is earning sand dollars for respect, responsibility, and safety. We have a drawing from the tickets for a teacher who gave a ticket to a student. They will get a gift certificate to Brandy's Cup of Joe. Let's go and find out who got it from Miss Van Norman's class.
Give it to us.
And the winner is Mrs. Fox.
It's time for a little counselor chat.
Hello, Intermediate School. This is Mrs. Tyler for a counselor chat. Let's talk about Halloween safety. If you're going trick-or-treating, make sure you go with an adult or with your group of friends. Never go alone. Make sure that you have bright colored clothing on. If you don't, make sure you have a flashlight or a glow stick so people can see you. Make sure you're looking both ways before you cross the street. And when you get home, have someone check your candy or make sure that it's all wrapped. If a porch light is on, feel free to go ring the doorbell. If a porch light is not on, just keep walking by. I hope you have a fun and safe Halloween and get lots of candy.
Now let's check in with the library.
Good morning, Intermediate School. We're here in the library, and this is our last WRRS of the month of October. Today we're going to give a shout out to our top patrons. I'm going to shout out to all of our top 10 student patrons, and Mrs. Corrado is going to give a shout out to our teacher patrons. So for students, our number 1 patron is Walter Hoffman. Number 2 is Cassidy Mulligan. Number 3, Brody Mullen. Number 4 is our sweet girl Della. Number 5 is Vincent Hall. And number 6 is Caden Rober. Number 7 is little Bess Allison. Number 8 is Vina Nara. Number 9, Brenna Wilkinson. And number 10, Violet Adams. Congratulations, guys, and keep on reading.
And for our top faculty patrons for the month of October, we have Ms. Bowie. We have Mrs. Stark. We have Mrs. Van Norman. We have Mrs. Miller, C. Miller. We have Mrs. Hamden. We have Mr. Gibbs. We have Mrs. Illy. Ms. Matsai. We have Mrs. Hahn and Ms. Hanson.
Awesome.
Keep using the library, faculty.
So with that, because it's the last day of October, we are going to do our book box drawing, and we're going to start out with our second graders. You'll see here we have our tickets all separated, so that's just a time saver right now. So we're going to put the second grade tickets, those are orange, into our bucket. We're going to shake it up. And Mrs. Carter, you want me to draw first for second grade? Let's see who is our lucky winner for second grade. It is Ashton Hoffman. Congratulations, Ashton.
Yay, Ashton.
We're going to move on to third grade tickets now.
Here are our third grade tickets. All right.
Mrs. Carter's going to have to reach.
And the lucky third grade winner is Autumn Spencer. Congratulations, Autumn.
Awesome. And fourth grade. Fourth grade, you have yellow tickets. So make sure when you're checking out your library books, when you're done checking out, you come over to the book box little cart over here and fill out a yellow ticket. Here is our fourth grade winner. Is this a trick?
Oh, it's in yellow. Look, it is kind of.
It's Carson Bebout. Congratulations, Carson. And
all right.
Fifth grade. Fifth grade's blue.
Okay, here we go.
Ready?
And for our fifth grade winner, we have Lexine O'Brien. Congratulations, Lexine. And for sixth grade, it looks like we don't have many sixth grade tickets, Mrs. Hahn.
So maybe those sixth graders need to come down to the library and start checking out some books. Or if you are checking out books, make sure you're remembering to fill out your book box ticket. Our sixth grade winner is Brody Mullen. Congratulations, Brody. And our faculty and staff tickets, those are green, and there's only a couple of these, so I don't know. Go for it, Mrs.
All right. For the faculty and staff book box winner, we have Mrs. Stark. Congratulations.
So everyone all of our winners, you need to stop down to the library in the next week, and we will have your book box gift bags ready for you, and come on down and pick them up. Have a great week, and happy reading.
Happy reading.
This is Channels Television's breaking news.
Red Ribbon Week is celebrated from October 23 to October 31. Red Ribbon Week is a national drug and alcohol awareness campaign.
Red Ribbon Week began in 1985 and is the longest running national drug and alcohol awareness campaign in the nation's history.
Red Ribbon Week started in response to the murder of DEA officer Enrique Kiki Camrier. His quote, "I am one person, but I can make a difference," is an inspiration to others.
Red Ribbon Week is time to think about the risks of drugs, alcohol, and vaping, and to make smart, safe choices for yourself.
During the COVID pandemic, drug and alcohol use increased across the nation. Get help when you are feeling stressed.
Local Steuben County youth have lower rates of alcohol, e-cigarettes, and marijuana use than the national average, and we can keep doing better.
According to the 2019 Steuben County survey, 10% of 8th graders reported using alcohol in the month before the survey. That means 90% did not use. Be one of the 90%.
Surveys show that alcohol and drug use nearly doubles between 8th grade and 10th grade. We can fix this. Students in the county perceive opiates, heroin, fentanyl as the most harmful drug. They see tobacco as being the second highest risk.
It's that time of the month. PE video of the month time.
And now it's time for physical education.
you don't, here we go. That's life.
We are going to end our episode with a moment of mindfulness with Miss Fridman.
Hi boys and girls, welcome back to Mrs. Fridman's Moments of Mindfulness. And I was thinking, coming up is Halloween, sometimes it can be a little bit scary. We think a little bit about anxiety. There are other times in life though too that you could have kind of like an anxiety, almost attack, okay? And here are a few things that we could do when you're having that. Be mindful. And do this, because there's kind of like a countdown that you can go through using your senses. If you're going through a panic attack, you just can't find a way to calm down, stop for a moment and think about 5 things that you can see around you. And maybe say those 5 things out loud. What can I see? I see a plant, I see a chair, etc. And sound. What do you hear? What are 4 things that you can hear? Right now, I can hear people walking down the stairs. I can hear some traffic outside. 4 things that you can hear. How about touch? What are 3 things that you could touch? You could touch my arm. You could touch this table. 3 things that you could touch. And how about smell? What are 2 things that you could smell? In this room, I can smell a little bit of the rubbing alcohol we were using for our masks. And taste. What's 1 thing that you could taste? Well, I could go over to the sink and get a little bit of water and think about what that might taste like. Or maybe I have a piece of fruit over here. I had some fruit before that I could taste that. So use that countdown and use your senses whenever you feel like you just can't come down because you're so anxiety ridden. Okay? I will talk to you next time.
This brings an end to our broadcast today. Remember to treat others the way you want to be treated. Do what you're supposed to do and keep yourself and others from harm. Okay, say it with me. We are respectable, we are responsible, we are safe. We are Red Raider strong.